My passion with research actually comes from my very deep curiosity and my motivation in actually contributing to the field of stem cell and regenerative medicine. So in my early career, in my early academic career, I was actually very intrigued and fascinated by the Nobel Prize laureate from the 2007 on the discovery of embryonic stem cells. And then following that in 2012, another Nobel Prize is awarded to iPS cells, reprogramming. So this actually fueled my passion for research and also discovery. So as I progressed in my career, I actually found that research is very fulfilling and rewarding for me. And I'm able to translate my findings into tangible outcomes, and then this could actually benefit patients. So this actually gave me very fulfilling ambition to actually help this patient from the bench to the bedside. So because of this, I'm able to go into the field of translational research. So I became a translational scientist. So that actually gives me a way to fuel my research from idea in the laboratory into a reality. And this actually is very promising, and it can give me practical solutions for patients in the hospital. So this actually fueled all my interest in research, being an entrepreneur, being a translational scientist. Yeah, that was a very interesting period in my life. So I was a postdoc, and then I actually realized from the help of my mentor that whatever I'm doing in the lab has translational ability. Actually, it could save patients with ischemic heart disease. So the recognition of it actually gives me the opportunity to actually dig deeper into the development as well as the commercialization of the product. So the support system that I have in the institution was superb. So what I have was the support from my mentor, my PI from the laboratory, to manage both a postdoc, the role of a postdoc, as well as being an entrepreneur. As well as a senior leadership from the university is actually very supportive of innovation as well as entrepreneurship. So as well as family and colleagues around us. So there's a huge support system and network. So what actually made it successful for me is the networking opportunity that is provided by my mentor as well as for the school. So the institution actually actively look for funders, look for industry partners to actually network with co-founders or network with entrepreneurs with good ideas. So I think that actually helps the postdoc to actually present our ideas as well as to understand what is needed and what are the industry looking at, and whether we could actually find a solution or to give them some ideas on how to manage the translational process. So I would say that institutional support and the PI mentorship is very important. Yes, I've been thinking of this. I've always think about this when I start my lab. So I actually told my laboratory to take my postdoc and my students, my PhD students, to actually take ownership of their work and be able to be flexible in their discovery. So I'll give them really good room to grow, good room to explore ideas, to look for crazy ideas, crazy solution on certain experiments. So they may actually come out with negative results, but I actually encourage them to talk about it. So I encourage them to have a good discussion and collaborate with each other, because innovation and entrepreneurship actually comes from interdisciplinary research. It's not just one branch of science. So I also encourage them to do some interdisciplinary research, such as talking with the clinicians, talking with the engineers to get an idea on how to solve a problem. So there is a lot of collaborative spirit in the lab. The lab culture is important. Give them room to grow, give them room to make mistakes, and also I will oversee the project and I will give the angle of innovation. So if they found something which they may not know that is valuable, so I can have the eye to actually say, actually what you found is valuable. It can be translated to a treatment in the clinic. So that's where we could pursue that line further. So I think the mentorship and the room for them to grow will be what I'm building in the lab. In the ecosystem, I would say that it can be improved by actually providing more funding and also long-term goals. So creative funding solutions that are able to enhance our risk appetite to do more creative work and more challenging, and as well as projects that has a longer term of success. So I would say that sustainable funding for researchers will be very good, as well as to enhance interdisciplinary collaboration. So innovation as well as solution actually comes from a lot of disciplines. So if we're able to have like joint laboratory or a common space where different people can come together to network, to talk about our work, and as well as to solve a common problem. So I think interdisciplinary research will be enhanced, and that will actually improve our innovative and competitiveness in Singapore. Okay, the top three that I will always go by will be to form a very collaborative spirit. So interdisciplinary research where you can collaborate with others, and strong problem-solving skills. So you need to hone all these good network and skills to collaborate with others. So that will be my first advice. The second one will be creative thinking, as well as innovative solution. Look for innovative solution for the problems, and then able to solve complex issues. And next will be the having a team together. So forming a right team so that you're able to push the boundaries of science and also address a very complex problem. Because now clinical problems or translational problems is too complex to be done it by yourself. So you need to collaborate, you need to form your team, as well as help with innovative thinking. Be brave, be courageous to actually step onto this journey. It will be very fulfilling and very rewarding when you see the ideas that you have developed in the laboratory translating into the lab. But you don't need to do this alone. You could actually find your mentors, find your team, find your advisors to actually tell you how to go through this journey. So don't do this alone. Be courageous and embark in this journey. I'm very sure that you will find a very meaningful career out of it. And for women especially, please be courageous. Go in with a very positive mindset. Take up the challenge, as well as to form this network and collaboration, interdisciplinary research to actually push things forward. So I'm sure that you guys will enjoy this journey as much as I do. I really love it.